8:31. What's up, John? John Saba. What's up, Mike? What's up, Brian? Hey, Jake. You go by Jacob. Those are not regular size top loaders. You see that where it says 75? Then the box over there. There's a box over there. You did the same thing at least your son did. What's up, Rudy? Rudy. Can't say Rudy. I don't know why I can't say Rudy. Is there a box right there? To the left. Left. There. So what's going on today? I knew this one was going to be a slow roller, so I'm glad we made it. I was prepared to eat some teams. Good luck to you, Charles. $500. Just kidding. Thank you for your donation to charity. Appreciate that a lot, Rudy.
Especially on a day like today.
Good to be back. What's going on, Ducky? Good to be back. Were you in jail? That seems to be when people in our group say they were away, you know. They tend to mean that they were, you know, guests of somebody upstate. There's nothing wrong with that. Some of my best friends have been in jail multiple times. What's up, Mike? Oh, speak of the devil. What's going on, Jess? Giants' magic number is now down to 4. Let me say that one more time. Giants' magic number is down to 4. Do you want me to share with you guys the things that I got at the show, or should I just wait? Let me share some things I bought. What the hell did I just do? Before we start breaking, I'll share with you guys. You want me to share? Show and tell time. So here, let me show you the things I purchased. I don't know what's going on here. I'm going to move these to the side. What are you doing? I'm ripping. You're not doing anything. It's not going to take us that long. There's nothing you can rip. All right, you can rip the hobby when we get there, but we're not there yet. Come see me in about 10 minutes.
I can get the packs out of the boxes.
Just come see me in 10 minutes. 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
I'll be sitting here for 10 minutes.
All right, you can sit there for 10 minutes. So I decided today at the show. What's up, Ryan? I decided today at the show was going to be I honestly didn't think it was going to be a great day. To be quite frank, a lot of our retail reserves are getting kind of low, and I just didn't think we would go through a lot. And I was wrong. I was big time wrong. So since I was big time wrong, it was a very strong day. I decided that I was going to go look around and buy some stuff. So the first thing I bought was this set. Actually, these sets go for more than $100, and it's still sealed. It contains an exclusive Bryce Harper rookie card. Almost worth opening that up to tear that up and throw that away. But I won't, because it's the exclusive Willie Mays set. And I got it for $60. I was very happy with that buy. It has a little bit of a ding right here, but I'm going to leave it sealed so my feelings aren't too hurt. My feelings aren't too hurt. So that was my first purchase. And then, let me see. Let me gather my second purchase up. My second purchase was let's see, where did I buy together? And I think I bought all you guys together. Yes. So my second purchase, I was walking by and I noticed Marco Luciano. And I said to myself, Marco Luciano is going to be a pretty good player. And I knew the comp on this wasn't $100, but it's close. And so I was like, well, maybe I should inquire about said Marco Luciano. So I did. And then as I was doing that, I noticed this Buster Posey that was also at his table. It is a /5 auto, 3 out of 5. And so I was in let's make a deal mode. So we talked a little bit, and I said, well, I also see over there you have a Will Wilson, who is now a Giant. He said, what? He's a Giant? I said, why, yes, he is. And he had $35 on the Wilson. And then I also noticed, I don't even have any idea why I wanted this. I just wanted this Bo Bichette. And so I made a deal with him. I like cards. I don't know why I put the card in the back. So I made a deal with him, and I got all this for $260. I thought that was a pretty good deal. So I was happy with that, because this one comps out at about $100. This one goes out about $100, and you figure then whatever for on those two. And then I did something unusual. I was walking by a table, and there was something that I wanted, but I said to myself, let's see what happens. Let's play the walk away game and see if we can get anything done. And so I walked up to the table and I said, ooh, I like that. How much do you want for it? And he said, $150. And I said, ooh, I don't want to pay $150. What's the best you'll do? He said, $130. I said, $130. I would have paid $130, but I said, nobody else was over there. But I thought, man, let's try walking away and see what happens. So I walked away, and like 2 minutes later, he was back over and chasing me down. He said, sir. First he called me sir, which should bother me, but I am getting old. And he said, I'll give it to you for $110. And I said, all right, let me think about it. And so I went back over there because Ian had called me because somebody was trying to sell me something. And, hey, Katie, give me your card. Where's Katie at? And so then I walked back over. I said, I will give you, I went back to the table. I said, I will give you $100. I don't want to pay $110. I said, but I'll give you $100. And he said, no, I can't go below 105. And I was like, okay. So I turned around and started walking off. And he said, stop. Okay, I'll take $100. And so I said, okay. And so this is a 1979 Topps complete set. The key cards are in pretty good shape. I looked at all the keys. Overall, it's pretty strong. I figure it's probably in that 130 range. So for $100, it's just kind of cool to have. So, 1979 Topps set. Katie, give me your card real quick. And then, I can't show you everything I bought because there's a mixed company. And then, so I went over there and we comped this bad boy out, which was kind of cool because the one of one just sold for the printing plate, one of one, but it was all autographed, sold for a little over $100. The /27 sold for $40, and he had 80 on it. I said, what's the best you could do? I thought he was going to come at me around 70, 60, 70, but he said $50. I couldn't pass it up. And that's number 1 of 18. But since my daughter is been collecting the Brewers, I thought that was kind of cool, and so I got it for her. Yelich, Hader, and Aguilar. So that was kind of neat. And then the last thing I got, I actually traded for. So I had some soccer, and I don't know why I wanted these cards, but I wanted them, and so I just traded for them. Yeah, it was a good show, Joe. So there's Neymar. These are from 2015. There's Griezmann. That reminded me of Jesse. That's why I got it. Griezmann. I don't know why it reminded me of Jesse. And I have no idea what that means, by the way. Ronaldo and Messi. So they don't comp out this high. They don't comp out at 175. They actually go about 100 apiece.
which is fine. And the pop, and we checked the pop, which is what this is. So there's some low pop stuff. This one is the only one. It's a pop 1 for this guy. So I was all right with that. But as part of that deal, the trade, I also worked it out. I picked up another Mike Yastrzemski update, PSA 10, and I grabbed a Bobby Witt PSA 9 Chrome for $45, and then he just gave me that. He said, "Here, take this too." I was like, "Okay, I'll take that too." And so it's only paper, but they comp right about that. Typical Ian, always falling asleep.
I should post it because he stepped on my foot.
And so there's most of my things. So the only other thing I bought, let me show you this, and then we'll go. This guy had one piece. He had these old pins, these old Giants pins. This is 1933 Cracker Jack. Travis Jackson too. But and then they had these old I'm a Giant fan. These are from the late 40s, early 50s, and this is from the mid 50s. Just pins. And then he had this. I thought this was kind of cool. This was actually addressed from the Giants, and it's the 1941 night games with the they have a ladies' night on Friday, June 27th. So, and what's cool about the ladies' night is all Dodger fans are free. So I don't know if there's any kind of correlation between the two, but all Dodger fans, if you read that thing, it says all Dodger fans admitted free. So I guess one has to do with the other. It's kind of interesting. Somebody just tried to call me. Huh?
Joe Flavors.
Joe Flavors tried to call me? I don't know. Who's Joe Flavors?
Tried to call or message.
No, my phone
Missed
rang.
the call from Joe Flavors.
Joe Flavors?
Can I just not read that part?
Joe Flores.
Flores.
Jose Flores. What do you mean Joe? Jose Flores.
This is Joe.
Why did somebody... That's a weird thing to happen.
Oh, I can't see the S. What are you talking about?
All right, whatever. Anyway, so is that all I bought? I think that's all I bought.
That's all you showed us.
Where's my little book at? Giants Factory. So tomorrow, I think I'm gonna do the same thing. Tomorrow will be a. I think tomorrow will be a. Buy day. So we're gonna start with a jumbo. Then we're gonna Series 1 jumbo. Then we're gonna do the 2 hobby boxes, and then we'll start doing the packs.
These two have to go.
Yeah.
I just can't see where you have it.
So those were my show buys. And we'll see tomorrow. Tomorrow it's supposed to be a better show tomorrow. He reduced the price for admissions. He's going to do giveaways. He invited a bunch of people. Garrett Cole. Today was one of those days where people were getting on my nerves, though. I have to admit that. And I actually got some sleep, so I was pretty good. Lots of young people wandering around holding on to crisscross them, holding on to their little briefcases. I guess to show, I don't know what they're trying to show. But I had my sign up there. Ooh, is that an auto? Look at that, we got an auto. Get out. Is it a color auto? Anderson Tejada. That's nice. Anderson Tejada. is out of 150. 7 out of 150. Nice. It's a good start. I likes it. And then, so this one guy, this one bozo, you guys want to hear this story? I hope he's not watching. Oh, I'm going to check out your brakes. If you are, I'm sorry. I'm talking bad about you, dude. He comes walking up with his briefcase, right? And this happened all day long. This is why I was annoyed all day long. Because this honestly happened like 8 or 10 times. Okay? I have the sign up there, buying. What do you got? So, Alec Bohm. And Mike Trout, too. And so people were walking up and to sell me stuff, which I thought was great, but we would comp it out, and they would want whatever the comp was. All day long that happened. I'm like, dude, you know, you come up here, and then we comp it at 150, and you tell me you want 150. What I said, I'm going to do the same thing you're going to do. I'm going to flip these things on eBay. You know, I don't know why you're bugging me to show me your stuff when you want whatever the eBay comp is. And, you know, one guy brought up some football. I don't like football to begin with. Well, I'm all right with it. But he brought up some Herbert rookies that were comping at 300. Comping at 300. We both looked at the comp at 300. And he said he wants 350 each. I said, you want what? What? I said, you want more than the comp? And he's like, oh, well, I think they're going to go up. And I said, dude, get out of here. I'm not going to buy you stuff. No 350. Where's that going to be for me? I mean, and that happened so many times today. There's only one deal that I should have made that I didn't. There was a /50 Acuna auto I could have got from a kid for $65. I should have bought it, and I regret not buying it. Nick Keith. I don't know how to feel about sleeving all these rookies. So I think we're going to pick off the big boys because we should sleeve like Casey Meyer. And then you know, this one kid comes walking up with his dad as another one, and he's a nice kid, but he has this Freddie Freeman. He has this Freddie Freeman triple threads, 2017. It's a 1 of 1 patch auto. He says. I said, well, that's pretty neat. What do you want for that? He said, oh, $1,000. And I said, what does it comp at? And he said, I don't know. And I said, you don't know what it comps at? I said, let's look at it. And so we look it up. It comps out at like 250 max. And so I was like, buddy, I think you're a little high there on the thing. I don't want to sell it then. I'm like, yeah, but I didn't want to buy it, so I guess we're okay. I don't think max is anything. And I honestly could not get over how many people were, and I was talking to the guy next to me about that, and he's like, yeah, the same thing was happening to me the entire day, that people would come up and they would want comp for it. And I'm like, you know, what world is this that we're living in, that everyone thinks everything they have is worth a mint? I mean, go sell it yourself, dude. You know? And so this one guy comes up, this one bozo. These are the guys that really just rub me the wrong way. He comes walking up with his briefcase. He doesn't come walking up. He comes sauntering up. You know what I'm talking about? The guys at the show who think that they're bigger than the show. You know, one guy told me, well, I normally wouldn't even bother with the show in St. Louis, but really, dude, you're here. Shut up. Usually, it depends upon how quick I'm going to turn it. If I'm going to turn it fast, 70%. Because if I'm on eBay, I should say. If normal eBay comp is 60%. 60%. I'm making 20%, and 20% with shipping and everything, because we ship the cards for free. That goes to eBay. If people don't want to sell it to me, I have no problem with that. You know? But then he comes sauntering up. Hey, look. And he said, you know, these just drive me crazy. And he says, oh, you're buying. I said, yeah, I'm buying. He said, you want to take a look at what I have? Yeah, I mean, I'm buying after all. And I didn't say that to him, but, and then he opens up his briefcase, and it's mostly basketball, but it's Ja Morant. So he's carrying around his Ja Morant collection that he doesn't want to sell. So automatically, all the Jaws that were in there, that were in no particular order, mind you, were not going to be for sale. And so I'm leafing through, and he said, I've looked at everything, and everything's comped pretty strong. I said, okay, great. You know, that makes it easier. He's one of the few who actually did it. And so there's 2 Pete Alonso rookie autographs that were in there, and I was like, oh, Pete Alonso, I like Pete Alonso. And so I set them aside. And I finished looking, and there's like very little in there that I'd be interested in. And he says, I can't believe a Giants fan, because we had been talking about that while I was looking, a Giants fan would pick out Pete Alonso. And I said, did I miss something? Is there a Giants card that I missed? And he said, no. Well, what the hell are you saying then? What do you say? What? Somehow the Giants hate the Mets? I can't like Pete Alonso because I'm it doesn't even make any sense. And so I said, it was like $150 for the 2 cards. And I said, I would have interest in these 2 cards. What do you want for them? He said, $150. I said, what? I said, you want to sell to me, but you want me to pay comps. And he's like, well, I'm not here to let you make any money too. I'm like, well, take your cards and get the hell out of here then, dude. I mean, honestly, what are you even showing them to me for? And he says, will you be at the show tomorrow? No, he said, do you know about the show tomorrow? And I said, yes, I will be at that show tomorrow. I do that show. And I said, you're talking about the one at Orlando Gardens. Yes, I was asked by the guy who runs the show if I would be there and take a table. Yeah, dude. So were we all. He called me on the phone, said, hey, Dune, you going to come? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to come. I'll be there. I'll see you tomorrow. So we're the same thing, dude. What are you? I'll be there tomorrow if you decide. No, dude, believe me, we won't be buying anything.
Tomorrow I'll offer you less.
Idiots. And it was like that. Thank goodness we were selling the hell out of the wax. Let me just say that. Because these idiots were, I mean, I've never in my life seen so many people at one time think everything they have is worth more than what it's selling for on eBay.
Careful, Dad. It's idiot season.
And that poor kid next to me, he was like, I don't even know what to think. I'm like, yeah, I get you, dude. He said, so many people came up and asked me to buy stuff, and then nobody wants to actually make a deal. And then you go to the tables, and again, this is the second show in a row where everybody has stuff, but nobody wants to sell it. Gold. And I have no patience for morons. I really don't. So then one guy came up, he had all basketball cards, and he's like, oh, you want to take a look? I said, yeah, I'll take a look. And he said, do you do basketball? I said, not at all. And he's like, what? You don't do basketball? I said, no, I'm a baseball breaker, dude. Look around you. There's like baseball everywhere. There's like WNBA Prism. That's the only basketball I have left. Everything else sold. And I said, but I'm always interested in picking something up, and I'm trying to learn basketball. So, you know, I'm spending some time doing it. Pretentious little schmucks. So whatever. That's what I say, whatever. People don't want my money. People don't want my money. And these kids walking around with their parents, you know, the kids are walking around trying to give you ridiculous trades, and parents looking at you like you should do it. Get out of here. Some kid walked up here with a bunch of 1990 Donruss, and he's, I'd like to trade this for a box, please. I'm like, man, what? What am I going to do with 1990 Donruss, dude? And his mom is just standing there looking at me like, oh, He's such a good kid. Get out of here with your 1990 Donruss. What's the matter with people? I was nice to him. There isn't really anything I hear I'm interested in. But I appreciate you bringing it by. He looks so dejected. Good. Go to the next table, homie.
Speak of dejected, Hawkford's here.
Scotty H, what's going on? So I'm already mentally preparing myself for the same thing to happen tomorrow. The same people who are trying to sell it to me over comp are like, oh, are you going to be at the Orlando Garden Show tomorrow? Yeah, we're always at the Orlando Garden Show. I can say always now since this will be our third one in a row. Uh-oh, take these out.
Yeah.
Just take them out. And so I thought we had a printing plate for a second there. And I had my phone on every single time. Every single time somebody tried to tell me, the comp is on this one, I'd be like, I don't think your comp is close there, buddy. Look at how far away you are. Bylock. Don't we get enough of this guy in other products? Look it up, and I don't know. I don't think so. And then the same guy that walked up to me had two PSA 10 quarterbacks. Goes out to his car, brings back in a 9. I said, "Oh, look, hey, you know what? I'm pretty sure that's real. I don't know who has this, but I'm pretty sure that's real." He brings back in a PSA 9, and he wants 165 on a 150 comp. No reason. It's the same number. Doc, I don't know. You might see something different that I don't, but I checked the number to see if it was an SP. It wasn't an SP. So selling wise, it was a good day. The few buys that I did make, I was happy with. The trade I made for the soccer for soccer, I'm thrilled to death with. I wanted to have something different in the shop, and that gives me something different to put in the shop. So I'm happy about that. You know, but the rest of it, man, forget it. Wilson Contreras. And then there was this guy, and again, I'm not trying to be critical of anybody when I say this. This sounds terrible the way it's going to come out, and it's not meant to be. This guy has one of those big fancy the briefcases that everybody puts all these high-end cards in. He comes walking up at my table, and he says, "Do you want to take a look at what I have?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll take a look at what you have." It's Topps Heritage. He has this year's Top Heritage stuff. And I'm like, "Is it all Topps Heritage?" And he's like, "Yeah. I appreciate it, but you needed a big fancy briefcase for that, did you?"
Tupperware container does the same.
And everybody kept playing the do you know game. Do you know? Do you know this person? I'm like, no, I don't. You really should get to know so-and-so. I'm not going to say any names. Because, they're the biggest breaker in the state. They break on Tuesday and Thursday afternoon. Oh, do they? That's awesome. Yeah, what do you do? Oh, I break. Normally we break 5 days a week. Tyler Stevenson. Let's see. This is a 30. So this is the SP. This is the SP. 30 is the SP in Series 1. Somebody refresh all of our memory. 30 is SP and... Wait a minute. Hold on. What is this one? This is 30... Yeah, 3213. So 30 is the SP and 31 is the SSP. I guess I was maybe copping a tiny bit of an attitude a little bit, you know. And then he's like, "Oh, they have they have $1 million sales every year too." I'm like, "Oh, really? Okay. They have $1 million sales. Woo!" So I should go into, oh my lord, I should go run and get to know everybody. That's all it is, Joe, because people don't have anything in there worth a crap. Get out. Oh, purple. Thought we had something there. Walker Bueller. Look, Walker Bueller, who was absolutely shelled by the Giants in the last outing. In his last. No, I don't want you to help me open those. I will open those. Put those down. If you want to do something, go sort, and you can come start sleeving these. Don't be touching my stuff. Don't be touching my stuff. I'll take back your triple auto. Then you'll have nothing.
I'll buy a base yellow on eBay with this autograph, and I'll be just as happy.
Out of 199, the Padres team. Those kind of things shouldn't bother me as much as they do. I'm going to admit that there are times when, put that fan toward me, that I know that I'm just being a little petty about it. But you know what? I don't need to know anybody for the sake of knowing anybody, you know. And some other dude from another shop, he seemed like a nice enough guy, but and he spent a couple $1,000s with us. He comes walking up, and the mob around him, I'm surprised they didn't carry the guy to the table. And so I'm like, what am I ask another guy, what am I missing? What am I missing? Because I haven't seen these people here before. This is my third show. This is the first time I've ever seen them. Jordan. Maybe I was a little ornery. I don't know what was going on. Everybody watches these videos of these guys doing that, and they all think that they can do it there. Dude, it's St. Louis. I mean, no offense, but it's St. Louis. This is St. Louis. One guy said, well, I'm going to just go down to the, there's a show in Vegas next week, and I'm going to go down to the next Dallas card show and sell my stuff there. Okay. Do it. Do it. I think that's great. Go do it. But why are you telling me? I don't care. We are all very precious people. We are all very precious people. Some of us a little more precious than others. And then one guy who's in our breaks from time to time, I went to his table. He's like, what's going on, dude? And he introduced himself. He's on eBay. And I'm like, oh, hey. He said, I haven't been there in a while because I can't get in. And I said, oh, you can't, huh? And he said, no. You want to buy all my cards at my table? I'm like, what? He said, I'm retiring. You want to buy everything? I'm like, bro. I was not prepared to buy your table today, but if you want to give me a call, we can certainly talk about it. So I gave him a flyer. We'll see. Uh-oh, that one came down. We'll just take that one. Casey Mize. So tomorrow I'm going to put my big sign up. My big sign's going to say buying. And we're going to see what happens. We're going to say buying and see what happens. We'll see what goes on tomorrow. And I will walk around tomorrow while my son takes care of the table. And I will try to buy things. If anybody has any requests, let me know. I'm happy to look for you and see if I can find anything. What's up, Ray? I bought some Giant stuff. I bought a 79 top set. I made a trade for some old soccer cards. Older soccer cards, PSA 10. Joey Gallo. Just having fun with all the precious people. I'm going to start having to bust out the Bless Your Heart. I don't know, Charles. If I did that, I might not get anybody walking up to the table. You know, I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy. I like Bone. I don't want to be that guy who walks into a room and everybody's like, "Oh my Lord, it's him, it's him." I don't want to be that guy. I'm just happy to be, just sit there and talk to my son, and hang out, go walk around and buy some stuff. That's fun for me. Oh, I thought that said out of 5. Kyle Schwarber, well, that's a nice one though. Mother's Day pink. Shane Bieber Topps Now card from 2019 that says Justin. All right, John, I remember that one. There's more of a chance, Scott, that they whisper and point. Absolutely. 34 out of 50. But I got to talk to people about the breaks a little bit, which is nice. Got to talk about the shop a little bit, which was nice. Hand out a lot of flyers, a lot of people who want to come by. Edwin Rios. I'm pretty sure this is not him. What? That's not him. That's not him. $25, $253 out of 3. Yeah, it was Stadium Club, wasn't it? Last year. That's what it was. Because I remember we did hit some last year. Oh, jeez. Hey there, why are you talking about me? Marchand. Brian Hayes. So, I had fun. The people who are expecting that much for their cards, they have them when they get there, they have them when they leave. And then they wonder why they couldn't sell anything. I'm standing there working a deal with this guy to get those soccer cards. He wanted Merlin Soccer Blasters that we had. And this kid walks up and he has cards in his hand, graded cards. This guy had all graded cards. Good guy. And the kid says, you have these at 85. What's the best you can do? And the guy, and I thought this was pretty good. He said, I'll do 60 for you. I thought, man, that's pretty. 85 down to 60 is pretty good. And the kid said, oh, I really got to be at 40. And I'm like, what? You really got to be at 40? And that guy looked at him like, kid, you're out of your mind. He's like, no, sorry. And I was thinking to myself, dude, you just learned a very valuable lesson. You just learned a very valuable lesson. Just because you got cash in your pocket doesn't mean people want it. Not like that. He came down from 85 to 60. You got to be at 40. So you got to be at less than half. Whatever. Then this other guy, and he was a nice enough guy. And we didn't end up doing the deal. But he had two Tatis PSA 10s. One was the from the retail set, and one was Ginter. No, Heritage PSA 10. Heritage or Ginter, I don't know. But whatever it was, he had $100 on each. Well, the comps were 85 for the Heritage. It was Heritage. And like 70 for the other one. And so he comes to me after the show. I'd been looking at him, and he said, I'll do 190 for the pair. And I was like, I looked him up. He said, I said, 190 for the pair? He said, no, 195. I'm like, all right, dude, I'm moving on. And then he comes to me at the end of the show, and he's like, I'm interested in 3 boxes. Can we do a cash trade deal? Sam Huff. 41 SP. And I said, yeah, what do you want? And he showed me what he wanted, and it was $215. And he's like, I know you were looking at those Tatis cards. Would you do it straight up? And I'm like, no, do it straight up. And I was like, no, the comps aren't even right on that card. I said, look at the comps. It's like 65 and 80. Said he's not even close. I said, even if I would be good enough and come up to 160, I'd still want you to pay the difference. And he said, well, what if we add on one more box? A $75 box. I'd be like, $75 more. $75 more. I said, what is it? You want me to come down? I said, I'm not coming down off the boxes for cards that are over comp. Brian Hayes. And he said, well, let me call my son. And so he calls his son, and his son, absolutely not. I'm like, okay. And he said, but I will buy these 2 boxes. What kind of deal can you give me on them? I said, dude, I got no room. If you want them, they're 70 a piece. There are 2 other ones. 93 out of 99, Hanser Alberto. So if you want them, it's 140. Because I was just a little annoyed at that point. And he forked out the 140. I said, thanks a lot. I don't expect anybody to give me anything, but man, don't try to steal from me and smile at me while you're doing it. You know? I have enough of those people in my life. They're called relatives. I don't need more of them. You know how I know when one of my relatives is calling for money? The conversation always starts like this. Hey, how's the business going? Uh-huh. That's a surefire sign that somebody's about to ask you for money. It's 150. I should have said 150 for the pair. You know, my issue is still that I feel a need. I don't feel a need. I'm going to be the person that I am. I'm still not going to con anybody. I'm still not going to steal anything from anybody. I'm still not going to overcharge. I'm not saying you're asking me to, Scott. I'm going to be me no matter what happens. And you know, but there are times when I wish. 180 out of 499 for Peralta. I wish. What's going on, Miles? Thank goodness Miles isn't a relative. I can just go tell him to stuff it. Tatis. Christian Javier. Out of 199. $179 out of 199. Christian Javier. Over under 0.5 autos or SSPs in the stuff we're about to open, and all that stuff right here in front. Autos or SSPs. So will we hit one auto or one SSP with all of that right there? One auto or one SSP. Pesce. Garrett Crochet. One of each, really. All right, optimist. I like it. Good for you guys. One guy came up with a Pache, not Pache, a Joe Adell /50 auto from Stadium Club. And I was like, oh, I kind of like the, you know, I think he's going to be all right. For the right price, I'd buy it. And I was like, what does this one comp at? He said, last I checked, $200. I said, when did you check last? Oh, it's been a little while. I said, oh, okay. Let's look at it. I said, you know, did you see right here, /25 just sold for 101 and some change. A 1 of 1 does count as an SSP. Yes, 1 of 1 would count in that. Yeah. 3 autos. I like that. 3 autos. I'd be thrilled to death. I said the 1 of 1 went for, oh, look at that. Cabrian Hayes gold. I'm really big on Cabrian Hayes. I got to tell you guys. I really like some of the Pirates rookies. I like Jared Oliva. I like Cabrian Hayes. Maybe that's what I'll buy tomorrow. Maybe I'll go through and buy some Cabrian Hayes stuff. I wouldn't mind holding on to a couple of decent autos. That's pretty. Gold. Now I lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? Anyone know? Oh, yeah, the Joe Adell. And I'm like, well, the /25 sold for $100. And there hasn't been a /50 sold in a long time. I won't even, the guys are they're just all out of their mind. He said, what do you want to pay for it? I said, well, I got to make money too. We buy it 60% of comps. I said, I'd pay you 40 for it because I think that there's, if the 25's at 100, you know, and he's like, all right. What is the noise that you're making? What is the noise that you're making? If the /25 sold at 100, if you just did it half, it's a $50 card. I think it's more than $50. But come up there with a comp. I promise you that from now on, the next people that come up to my table and say to me, when I say, what's the comp? What are the comps on it? I have no idea. That's going to be the end of the conversation. That's going to be the end of the conversation. Well, why don't you go figure it out? Come back to me when you have an idea. bozos. How many cases of Bowman Chrome will we have? Bowman Chrome does not release until the 22nd. The 22nd. I'm going to say to you guys that I am not going to kill myself next week to do a break every day. I just think that we're in that time where I'm happy not to try to jam things down everyone's throat. Not that we try to do that now, but you know what I'm saying. And so it's going to be a light week next week. I'm just going to wait it. We'll have as many as we need, John. Right now I think I'm at 6 cases as of today. So what do you want to start with, Series 1 or Series 2? Let's just start here. Let's see. I don't know how to do this, so let's figure this out. So I'm guessing maybe, John, 20-ish. It kind of depends on Ozuna. And look at that. Ooh, man, look at that poor thing. And Tejada. Corner. But I think on the 24th, the gold label comes out. So Wednesday is Bowman Chrome, and Friday is gold label. Yeah, look at that. Rodriguez. Oh, look at that poor thing. Oh, it's Marcelo Zuna. No one cares. Gold label. They're both easy to get, so that won't be an issue. Jackie. Casey. The only reason I even stopped picking up Topps Chrome cases was because I felt like we were just kind of done. The mixers are great, but the other ones I felt like nobody, we were struggling to pound through them, or I would have picked up a lot more Chrome. I mean, we still have enough to do. Yeah, that's true, Ducky. We have enough to do. Probably 3 more breaks anyway. Of the mixers. So we'll do those. Diamondbacks team card. And Aquino. But I think the Bowman Chrome checklist looks pretty good. Gold label's out too. I think that checklist looks pretty good. So I think they're solid checklists. I hope the amount that we have to pay to get them matches the good. I kind of know where we're going to be. No. That's not even Bellinger. It's Edwin Rios. I don't know why I'm going back and looking for Edwin Rios, for heaven's sakes. Edwin Rios. What pack are we talking about? I've only opened 2. Did you see one that I didn't? Or are you messing with me? Are you messing with me here? Ooh, Albert. Oh my goodness. You don't even know the difference between your players? Nico Horner. I'm going to say this to you, Jesse. I don't want your feelings hurt, but if I didn't know any better, based on the way you don't know the players on your team, I would think you're a Reds fan. I would say you're a Reds fan. It is small. Do I need to make this bigger? Get that closer. There. I don't know why I didn't make that closer. Is Ian awake?
Yes.
All right.
Dad, we should get the 12-foot skeleton from Home Depot.
And put it where?
Outside the shop.
We don't have 12-foot anything to put it on. Do we?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay, thank you. We can also use it for Christmas.
A skeleton for Christmas?
Yeah.
No.
Put a Santa hat on him and you put Christmas
No.
lights on his arms.
Listen. Go sort something. A little weird girl. Annette, your daughter's acting weird. Can you make her stop, please? Blake Snell and Trevor Bauer. I see Bauer's out for the rest of the year. Isn't he? I think Manny Ramirez is still on the Dodgers. The Korean Dodgers, but the Dodgers nonetheless. Look at Giant. Francisco Lindor stands up for cookies. All right, we all have our thing. Nothing wrong with standing up for cookies. I too enjoy a good cookie. Ray, I don't even ask anymore, Ray. I just shake my head. No, that's my White Sox team. And Jake Bowers. Ugh, poor thing. Yeah, but if the Dodgers cut him tomorrow, next team that somebody else will pick him up. Dodgers aren't going to cut him. He'll be back pitching. Let's open one of the. Let's open one of these. I want to see what these are. Contains 6 exclusive yellow base cards. Go sideways at it. Are they in here? I hope they're in here. They're around the front. I'm not really I'm not ready to say the guy's guilty yet. I'm not ready to say the guy's guilty yet. Innocent until proven guilty, even though he's a Dodger. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt until it is proven otherwise. I still believe, based on everything that I have seen, that it was consensual, whatever goofiness was going on, and that she's looking for a couple of bucks. Now, if I'm wrong, then he deserves what he gets. 59 out of 199. And he probably should have known better to begin with. But I'm just not ready to say he's guilty. Even though he is a Dodger and I want to really bad. Where's Joey Bart? I need a Joey Bart Yeller. That's not Joey Bart. That's not Joey Bart. That is not Joey Bart. You are not Joey Bart. Ooh. Sleevey top load. Ian Anderson. And that same bozo who walked up to my table, with his Pete Alonso's, says to me, "You're a Giants fan? Oh, it must be hard for you to be the second best team in the National League." I said, "Well, who's the first best team in the National League?" He says, "The team with 11 World Series." I said, "Oh, okay, so you're one of those dudes who thinks Yadier Molina belongs in the Hall of Fame, right?" He didn't like that. That's like instant button push for 95% of Cardinal fans. Instantaneous. Yes, Duke Lacrosse. There you go. Yeah, I agree with you, Miles. I mean, if you're doing those kind of things, knowing the current climate, you know, you got to know what you're getting into when you do those kind of things. But even if that, you know, again, if you're doing it with somebody else who also agrees to do it, I'm just not ready to, you know. I want to know, when did the line get crossed? When did this become something that you no longer liked or no longer wanted? Or when did, you know what I'm saying? Because if the dude did it one time and then you came back another time, well, you know, you shouldn't have come back the second time. You know what, Rudy? He is not good enough to get a Pete Alonso story. Miami Marlins and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Pete Alonso stories are reserved for a better breed of people. I'm not here so you can make any money. Really? Get the hell out of here. I'm not here so you can make any money. Twitchmas, what are you doing, dude? I'll reserve the new Pete Alonso story. Yeah, because I shared it with you guys. So that tells you. We just are not going to let any ruffian just come in there and just be whatever. I'm not going to share stories with some Goomba. Get out of here. Honestly, if I was in the mafia, I'd have whacked that dude just for the fun of doing it. Special secret message. Let's see. Okay. What? Miles, this better not be pornography, dude. For some reason, it won't let me even go to it, so I hope that's not pornography. Ooh, a polar bear. There were a couple old ladies at the show. First one came walking by. I got a little nervous. She was all right. Turn off the notice? What? What do you mean turn off the notice? Oh, okay. Now I see it. I will watch that later on, Miles. It does not seem to be anything that will get me in trouble. I must have been in a little bit of a mood because when Jess walked up and she said, "I'm here for the boxes," I was like, "What boxes are you here for?" In my mind, I don't know what you're talking about, lady. What boxes are you here for? And I was like, "Oh, wait a minute, I know her." Hey, look, San Francisco Giants. Kybert Ruiz. And I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, here they go. Evan White. As soon as everybody gets back, it's gonna be a mass sorting party. Hey, we need the twins are here. We need sleeving. Katie can sleeve these. I don't want Lincoln sleeving them. Katie knows what she's doing. I want her to do these. It does seem like a bad idea for the Dodgers. Ugh, Brad Hand. These cards are. Ugh. Hey, what's the score of the Dodger game? 17-0 Cardinals. Padres. In the top of the first. Mikey the Fish. I do regret not buying that Acuna. I really do. I don't know why I was being dumb and didn't give that kid $5 more. For 65, I would have had the Acuna. It was the significant statistics one out of Series 2/50. It was worth $65. And I was dumb. Dumb. You know why? Because I let my bad attitude get the better of me. Dummy. Tristan McKenzie. I let him walk away. And I knew when he walked away that I shouldn't have done that. But I was dumb. All right, who's the MVP? Ohtani or Vlad? Or is what's his butt from the Royals sneaking in there? Hey, set up a table, you, and let's get sorting. Everyone's on duty right now. And I don't want to have any attitude. I don't want anybody to say anything. I don't want any complaining. Go wash your hands. You were just at the skating rink. Go set up the table. Get yourselves ready. Everyone's working. Sandoval and Anderson Tejada. That's our second Tejada. What's a 50-30 year? What's a 50-30 year? $50 home runs and 30 stolen bases? I think a bunch of people have done that. I think a bunch of people have done that. A bunch. Lots of steroid guys have done that. I guess I'm just not impressed by Ohtani. Impressed by, Vlad is out hitting him. Vlad is dang near on him in home runs and RBIs. I just think that, if you want to include the pitching, he's an average pitcher. Man, these things are. He's an average pitcher. I'll be honest with you. I think contention counts for something. The Blue Jays are in contention, and the Boneheads in L.A. have not been at all.
doing all that?
All that. You gonna help? Somebody needs a sleeve. Oh, okay. Somebody needs to sort. What do you got the card for?
Going to Walmart?
Oh, right now? Go.
Hey, while you're there, check and see if they have
I can't. You gave in to Abby that easily? Man. You said Best Buy. Abby said Walmart. You're going to Walmart. You're whooped. And you're. How old are you? That you're that whooped? How old are you? Hey, remember I named you after me. You got to put up a fight. Of course I didn't put up much of a fight. That's how you get 7 kids. Man, these cards are beat, guys. Look at this. Dang it. Who cares? They're not in contention. It doesn't matter. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. That's why I also don't think Tatis should be MVP, though, because the Reds suck and can't get out of their own way. The Padres might make the playoffs, which gives him the credibility he needs to be the MVP. And Vlad is like 18 years old, and Ohtani is like 35. I'm not imp- Oh, 3. Ugh, dinged. Trey Turner. Sonny Gray. Man, are these always like this when they come out? I don't know. I get the Ohtani thing. I guess I'm just not as impressed with what he's doing. I find him to be a one-dimensional hitter, where I find Vlad to be multifaceted. You know.
Give me your sleep cards and no one gets hurt. Good choice.
What should mean that much? Man. What should mean that much, Juan? Where the team finishes, you're saying? I mean, I understand all the arguments for Ohtani being MVP, and they all make sense. But it doesn't mean I agree with it. DJ LeMahieu, these are actually decent. I think there are probably 10 or 12 players in Major League Baseball who could do what Ohtani's doing right now. Vlad. I do believe that. There are 10 or 12 guys who could do the same thing that he's doing right now. Let me name 3 of them right now. Clayton Kershaw, Madison Bumgarner, and who's the pitcher for the Astros? Oh, man. Yeah, Zach Greinke. There's 3. I agree with that, Charles. They should have done something different. Joey Gallo. Can Brendan McKay hit too? You are Nick Senzel, and you are Christian Javier. Hey, did that boy set up the table over there? All right. /70 for Ian Kennedy. Platinum. Somebody should come and hang out with me at the show tomorrow and make sure that I don't have too big of an attitude. The problem with taking Dune with me is that he cops one too. So you're going to have two people with attitude sitting there. When some dude walks up to try to do something dumb, and he's going to catch it from both sides. And then inevitably we're going to high five about it afterwards and laugh. So that's probably not good. Chris Bubich. Ooh, Lubab. Juan, what are you doing tomorrow? You coming to Missouri? I know Jesse just left, so I can't invite him in. CL, he can't come because that's breaking parole. Uh-oh. Get out. Joey Bart SP. Looky, looky. I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. I don't think I ever got the SSP. Miles can't. You can't do it because Miles would encourage me. I have no doubt Miles would encourage me. Do you see the way that dude looked at you when he walked away? Oh, crap. Is that Mount Castle? Ah, dang. Pedro Severino. David Bodie. That's the one. It's a SP. SSP, he has a mask, I think. I'll do my best, Charles. I'll do my best. Moot Castell. I got a big, and the thing is, I have this big giant sign that says, "We're buying what you got." Big giant, 8.5 by 11, two-sided, right out there in front of the table so everybody can see. And people are walking up and like, "Are you buying?" Maybe the problem is I really do have an attitude today. Or is that every day? It might be every day. Blake Taylor and David Peterson. I'm pretty sure it's every day. I still don't have a Joey Bart autograph from Series 1. Dumb tops. Can't give me a Joey Bart autograph. Here, Yeller. Come back, Yeller. Those corners are a mess. Had I any clue they were that much of a mess, I would have done things differently. Tristan McKenzie. Casey. The yellows look nice. Miguel Cabrera. Miguel Andujar. I have been told by people who have opened those that they are rough. You know? I mean, you don't put them in anything. They go from tops and whoever printed them handling them, loose cards in the pack, to loose cards in the box, to loose cards in transit, to some bonehead 12-year-old putting them on the shelf. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, damage is bound to happen. Kybert. They might have been from Jesse. Bryce Harper. Yamaguchi. Are they? There's a loose card in Hobby Flagship. What card is that? Well, now you know why these cost so much. I don't know. That's a good question, Charles. I don't know. These aren't bad. Lester and Abreu. You know what I'm saying, Ducky. Maybe in hindsight, maybe I did have an attitude the entire day. Now that I've had a chance to talk it out and think back about my day, it might be possible that a little chip was on my shoulder the entire day. Didn't feel like it, though. Nolan Ryan out of 299. I'm going to say that the morons made me attitudey right away. Let me ask you guys this, and this is a real question. This doesn't sound like a real question, but it really is. Why don't they just make rounded corners on baseball cards? Why don't they just make rounded corners? If I find them at Cracker Barrel and Barnes & Noble, you know, I'll let you know. There was somebody else. Who was the other one? Hobby Lobby. I was told by somebody that Hobby Lobby had cards. Yeah. Yes. Apparently they bought some of the stuff that Target wasn't going to be selling.
Sounds to me like I need to go to Hobby Lobby on Monday.
You can go look. Daniel Murphy. It might be easier to cut rectangles, but it sure would take care of the problems. You'd think quality control. What am I saying? Never mind. Ooh, Nolan Arenado. It's all chromium junk. When Nolan Arenado got traded from the Rockies, you know, I guarantee you, he's like, you know, he's a cheap guy. I am so happy to be with a contender. I am so happy that I'm with such a great organization that knows how to win, and we're gonna just win. Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna win this year. And then they started playing. Look at this. Dang it. It is so good to be, dang it, with the winner. No autos, no SSPs yet. Poor Casey Mize. Lucas Giolito. Ian Anderson. Casey and Sixto. It's a good run. We had a couple SPs. Bart SP. Who's the other guy? Who's the other SP we had? Oh, you're saying out of the yeah, retail. Yeah. Hey. Man. That poor thing. 3 of the 4 corners are good. 3 of the 4 corners are good. Miles, I half expected to see you at the show today.
Where's he been?
I heard through the grapevine Miles doesn't like our shop anymore. We're not cool enough, so he has to go hang out with the guys at that other shop. We're not the cool kids anymore. Uh-oh, 2 reds. 2 reds. Luis Castillo and Iglesias. Don't tell me the score of the Hotspurs game. I think I got it recorded, so I want to go home and sit down and just fall asleep while I'm watching it. That's my thing. Aaron the judge. Boo. Ooh, man. Let's hope Series 2 are better. Are you still sleeping? You're taking your sweet time there. Some of us have to get up and go to a show in the morning, you know. Is Ian awake out there? Or did he fall asleep again? Joey Bart, Dylan. Hey, Miles, how come your buddy's trying to sell off his Dylan Carlson rainbow that he's working on? I saw it on Marketplace. Colin Moran. He no longer likes the chase or no longer likes Dylan. 653 out of 2021. Shohei. Hey, look, Giants. Ichiro. Thanks, Brian. Good night. I'm not sure hitting a yellow team card is what you want to have happen, but you know. It hasn't been pulled yet, though, that as far as anyone knows, right? He's just not patient enough to wait for it. Shane Bieber. I'm not ready to give up on Alec Boehm yet. Nico. Alex Verdugo. Is he working?
Which one?
Lincoln.
Yes. Yeah. Landon's getting the stack now and sorting.
There's already 2 of them sorting. Put him on something else. He's going to be here. He can clean. If you can lean, you can clean. Yep, 2 Nikos.
In the bathroom over here. Start cleaning everything up back in.
Max. Starling Marte. Are these packs shelf pulls? Meaning that the person, well, the guy who buys them for me works at Meijer's. If that's, is that what you're asking, Joe? So I have an open order with him to buy them whenever he sees them. No, no, they're bought directly at the store that he works at. Who? Blue Jays and Eloy. Well, you know, somebody calls you up and says, "Hey, Dune, I can get you Meijer's purple packs." I'm like, "Oh, okay." Well, yeah, I ship him money and he ships me cards. Joey Bart. So at least shipping one way. Perez, Gurriel. I wouldn't characterize that as lots, but, you know. Pedro. Pache. Workman and Luke Voigt. Does Meijer's have basketball? Does Meijer's have a special basketball something? Yeah, I mean they are a little rough, Joe. To be honest with you. But I know him well enough to know, and I can tell you that he packs them nice. So, and Ray was saying that's a common problem with him. So I can't say that I am thrilled to death with them either. But loosen a pack. Ooh. Bobby Dahlbeck. There's only one in the Series 2, one per. I wonder if that's going to change anything. Ozzy. Alec. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, Charles. Like I said, between you're talking about loose cards between making them and then it's some machine who dropped them in this package and they're loose in the package, and what are you gonna do? I would have expected them to be better than this, but then when you think about the process of loose card in a pack, Pache. It's the Dylan Carlson show. Where in the game are the Cardinals and the Mets playing? I bet they are low pop. More like no pop. But the yellows are good. So we know that they do well with the Walgreens one. Dylan Carlson had a big game, and now his cards just went up in value. The score of the Dodger game. Oh, Dylan has been? Nate Pearson. 5-3 Dodgers. 5-2 Dodgers. Pink. Manny Machado. Yep, that is true. Barton then. 27 out of 50. Look, boom. Done. Really? I turned you over for that? Hey. Lucas Giolito. Willie Mays. I like it. Mauricio Dubon. What the heck? What's going on here? How come this suddenly my phone's being dumb? I have to check some pretty thing out. What am I looking at? Joey Bart, red. That is pretty. It says rookie. Castellani. Jerkson Profar. Will Smith. Miguel Rojas. And Bo. Do you think maybe people don't understand what comps are? Maybe that's the problem. Maybe people just don't understand what comps are. I think I'm going to ask that question tomorrow. You do know what a comp is, right? Ooh, these are prettier. All right. Look at that. Much better. Much better. Let's hope it holds. Much prettier. It's almost as pretty as Jesse. Miguel Cabrera. Oh, that's kind of cool. One old guy did. I bought that triple auto for my daughter, and he pulled out a Beckett and looked it up in the Beckett. It's like, okay. Hey, Abby. Look at that, better. That's two. We're 2 for 2. Don't jinx it, Juan. Let's just believe they're all going to be nice. Ooh, that's pretty. I'm just going to believe they're all going to be nice. But now we get to all blame Juan if one of them is bad. It's Juan's fault. That's racist. I'm not going to repeat that. My wife is racist. I apologize to everyone.
What's up?
Had I known, did he complain about it breaking down in a year?
Oh, no. Of course not. He did look at one that was $10 more, and was like, "Why would you buy this one for $10 more if the other one's
literally
better?"
smaller, lower resolution, and had less badges. I was like, why would you ever buy that? Like, there's no point.
Well, did you get to find a nice one? Look at that, 3 for 3.
Yeah, it was 150.
Yeah, it wasn't
Yeah,
too bad.
it's not bad.
27-inch, 14-14 for 150. Can't complain about that.
Yeah, that's good. Look, second best catcher in baseball. Maybe more like fourth best, probably. Actually, I don't think Buster Posey is the best catcher in baseball this year. So that would make Molina at least number 3. There's only one card in all these packs. There's only one card in all these packs. Did you not read that when I put that on there? Series 2 had 1 card per. Three for 3 or 4 for 4. I apologize for that, Jesse. I can't help she didn't want to touch you. Jesse said he is aware of how you feel about him when you gave him a wedgie and pushed him out the door with your foot. Gold, Brian Reynolds. Yeah, that's why I took the picture and posted that first so you guys were aware of that it's only one exclusive purple parallel card. Drink of water time. This one's fighting me. What's up, Aaron? There must be a Dodger or a Red in here. Oh nope, you know what? Who it is? I make fun of him all the time. That's why. Danny Jansen. Woo, Danny. Danny Jansen. He's clean, but I always make fun of him. Oops. Why are you dancing? Ken Giles. Who were you guys playing tonight, Aaron? Oh, look, I left that in the bottom. Dang it. Edwin Rios. Oh, yeah, we're on Series 2. Uh-oh, eBay. Oh, crap. I got 15 minutes left to buy this thing I want to buy. Jason Castro. These are very good shape. How come those Series 1 ones suck so bad? I don't understand. These are very nice. The Series 1 were sucky. Oh, that's nice.
It's got the color accuracy test badge, which is nice.
That's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good for 100.
Yeah, pretty good for a monitor you're only going to look at for about 3 minutes a day. You should have played that off better. I don't know. Whatever it was, these are pretty. Let's put a bid on this and just see what happens. Let's go to that much. Let's place the bid. Let's just see. Huh. All right, now let's go back. I am not bidding on a Joey Bart. I guess so. I guess so, because these are way better. Thank goodness. The hell are you singing over there?
Nothing.
Are you singing Lowrider? You're racist. Quit doing that.
Oh.
I can't believe her. I didn't know. I honestly, I didn't have any idea that she was racist when I married her. It just manifested itself recently. I don't know what happened.
It's Jesse. Thinking life goes on.
If you show up with cornrows, we're going to have a problem. I'm not bidding on any Joey Barts. I'm bidding on something else. Purdy. Jacob. Oh, this one has a little ding. Jacob Stallings. Now she's actually been a little racist here for the last, I don't know, 6-8 months anyway.
Dad, did the fiend duty violently tackle Abby to the ground?
I don't think so. Must have been off to the side.
No, it was like right in front of the door.
I'm pretty sure Norwegians should not be singing Lowrider. I'm just saying. I'm not sure. Why are you beating Twitchy? Come here, Twitchy Mus. She's mean to my buddy. Heard what's so mean. Yes, you beat her up. Come on, you can sit on my lap. Yes, you can sit right here by me. She is so mean. For heaven's sake, she tried to beat you up.
Dad, turn your camera and show Twitchy actually sitting.
No, I'm not gonna. You try to beat him up. Quit trying to beat up Twitchy.
Get you, little brat.
Poor little baby. Hold on. Let me do this one. Jordan Montgomery. That's nice too. Uh-oh. I have been outbid. Oh, no.
Sweet, you're about to win.
I'm about to win.
Alright, what else do you need me to do?
Y'all gonna ask your mother.
Mother, what else? Okay. He said ask your mother, so I said your mother. What am I supposed to do? Your mother says she doesn't know.
Actually, Jesse, that would have been pretty funny. That actually would have been pretty funny.
What would have been pretty funny?
Nothing. Nothing would have been pretty funny. Nothing. Don't come over here and read this. Andrew McCutcheon. Oh, Lord. Now she's coming over here to read it, Jesse.
The raccoon mother. I wasn't wearing a baseball cap. so I
Oh,
was wearing a
Scott.
bandana.
You're so white. You're so white, Scott. It's a shame. Jazz.
I actually almost bought one of those when I was in Universal.
Hang on, I'm winning.
Keep leaving all your ice cream.
I've got 8 minutes and 22. Okay, so 40.
Ew.
Oh my gosh.
This dragon.
What's she mean to you, Twitchy? Poor little buddy. First, the first person who owns you tried to kill you, and now Katie tried to kill you. Chris Bryant. Hey, did you guys know he's on the Giants now? That, Scott, is true. Alec Boehm. These are nice. I really like these. I like some. The boy needs to not stay up all night. Arise. Red lips behind her ear. I'm not familiar with that one.
That's because you haven't been initiated into the right gangs.
Evidently Annette knows. Matt Carpenter. Five NBA players have red lips tattooed behind their ear. Oh, I don't know what that means. Ooh, what is that? Ooh, that's nice. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Bobby Dalbeck. I dig it. Key Brian. I like that guy. Jeff McNeil. Hey.
Yeah, see? I was right.
And don't let Katie get near him. She's scaring him. So what does it mean, Jesse, though? What does it mean is the question.
What?
The lips tattooed behind your ear.
This guy's trying to pretend that they're sexy and all that.
Is that what it really is?
Probably not.
George Springer. Guess part of my problem is I don't watch the NBA. Hey, did Liney go out by himself? Okay, go up with him, Katie.
Okay.
You guys shouldn't be gone that long. Seagar. Corey Seagar. Hey, let me ask you guys your opinion on this. Should I go to a top-down camera? Jason Hayward. Should I go to a top-down camera? You know, so we do the breaks this way. Ah, okay. Yeah, if we did it top down, then it would just be we'd look at the cards this way. Instead of this way. Uh-oh, hold on. What? I gotta go check my thing. Do I want to bid more? Do I want to bid a little more? I think I will. Okay, I gotta come check back on this in a second. No, top down? I think I would have to look at the monitor, but I was also thinking about starting to wear low-cut shirts as well. Put a camera on me and wear low-cut shirts. But now I won't, since you guys don't feel like it's worth it. I know. Acuna. I don't want anyone to be offended, you know. 23 seconds. Will I win? Let's find out. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Well, I didn't win. I didn't win? Did I win? Nope, I didn't win. Darn it. Well, I didn't win. Now I'm very sad. I should have bid more. I should have bid more. Taiwan Walker. I was bidding on a lot of 460 1959 Topps cards. That's a good point, Jesse. That's a good point. Julio. Oh man, this might be a 1 of 1. Ah, dang it. It's a 199. Look at that. I thought that was platinum. Because the slash 199 is black, and that is not quite black. Darn it. I know. The problem was, Ryan, I wasn't as committed to it as I normally am. And I probably should have been, but, you know, all right. Next time. Urias. I should be more committed when I bid. Ah, well. I'm always leery of buying older cards on eBay just because people put book, like this guy said, book value $3,600 some dollars. Well, is that in condition or in mint? Because your cards aren't mint. And so in that condition, 381 or something. There's a lot of 460 of them. And that, you know, so I don't mind buying commons if they're, you know, especially 50s. That's all right with me. Mariano Rivera. SP. No doubt, Scott. No doubt. Mariano Rivera. Yankees, one of the last teams to go. What are you telling me, eBay? You lost? Skip you. You suck. Bid more next time and you won't suck so much. Man, you want to talk about rude? Look how rude this is. Let me get rid of Miles and Dallas Pim. Look at that says right there. Oh, got away. I thought it said get away. That's different. Yeah, so I mean, I was only mildly committed, but I should have been more committed, I think. I would have still liked him at $1 a card. Jared Walsh. Even lower grade 59s are worth $1 a piece. You know. What are you going to do? You win some, you lose some. You win some, you lose some. Frank didn't get cut out all the way. It's an error card for Frank Robinson. Frank Robinson no-cut error card. That brings the value at least double what it was before. Clint Frazier. Ooh, these are so much better condition. My goodness. How can they be that different? I don't understand how they can be that different. That is craziness. I actually do have one goal for the show tomorrow. There was a guy there last time, and he sells autographed, mostly jerseys, and he had a Buck O'Neil autographed Monarchs jersey. Of course, it wasn't original, but the jersey itself was really cool, and I passed on it, and I know he has cancer, and so he's getting ready to stop doing this, and so if he's there tomorrow, I'm going to buy it. Kyle Freeland. Before it's too late. And he's a nice guy. It's always sad when you hear somebody's ill. Giancarlo. If we hit a redemption, it's going to be a monster. Redemptions are always monsters in retail for some reason. Tapia. Man, these are nice. Dumb Series 1. Hello, Will. That looks like platinum to me. But there's no number. Yeah, like I said, I interviewed him. The last interview I did of any substance was Buck O'Neill and Harmon Killebrew. And we talked about Ken Griffey Jr. and Sr. for about 30 minutes. I'm telling you, somewhere I have that. I'm going to take that and transfer that onto something and give it to the Negro League Museum. I had talked to the guy who, one of the guys, Pete Alonso. I'm not sure how far up he was. And he said that would be something they would most definitely be interested in. So someday I'll do that and donate it. Pete. Bobby Dahlbeck. Is your mother watching the break?
No, I'm watching it.
Jesse, be careful what you say, and that's over there sneakily watching the chat.
I find these guys too much.
Tauchman, former Giant. Is there any cold water in there, boy?
Yes.
Make me a zip fizz, will you? Lou Bob. We're hitting purples now. It's time to hit somebody. Now if they're nice. Adam Duvall. Hey, look, another, oh no, something different. Dylan Carlson. Ah, it's all messed up. Dang it. Too bad. No, well, she's in the shipping area, which now I can see all the way straight into the shipping area, so I can see her with the computer on. Joe Musgrove. You want Jesse to do what? Put? Oh, geez. Never mind. I can't repeat those kind of things. Oh, my goodness gracious. Garrett Crochet. SP. Garrett Crochet SP. Trey Mancini. use Tatis. Fish out of water. Hey, is there ice in that jug too?
There's no ice.
There's no ice in the ice machine?
No ice.
Andrelton Simmons. Somebody put water in there. Why are we buying an ice machine if there's no ice? Quick, somebody give me a Norwegian insult that I can hurl at a net.
Mama eats.
Gefilte fish? I don't think your mama eats gefilte fish is a Norwegian insult.
You can call me a cookie all you want.
That sounds like an insult, but Mom would have said it.
Anyone know like an IKEA insult or anything?
You should ask them if they heard about the big IKEA house.
No.
I think that. Have you done that?
Ryan McBroom. Andrew McCutcheon. Whatever, it's all the same thing. Norway, Sweden, Denmark, they're all the same. It's all Scandinavian goofballness. Josh Hader. It's all Norwegian nonsense. All those people from Norwegia act like that.
Hey, ask Ryan Addison when he's smoking.
I don't know. I think it's all the same, to be honest with you. Ryan Zimmerman. My people came to America to escape the authorities. I have no idea what any of the rest of it is. What the hell? Twitch must. Oh, jeez, dude. What is that? You cannot do that. What? Don't look at me like you didn't do anything. Oh. Twitchy. Oh, jeez. You're killing the break, dude. Honestly. Oh. Oh. Man, how could a little dog stink like that? Oh, my goodness gracious. Nathan Evaldi. Let's just go and Pete. They just did. That's the problem. They just took his butt out. Oh my goodness. I mean, corgis are gassy, but good Lord. Brian Anderson. Tyler Stephenson. Yeah, it was my daughter. Why didn't you over there by my daughter doing that? Be doing that stuff over here. Don't be doing that crap over here. Estevan Florial. Hey, you sleeving still? Using thick sleeves? So I don't have to choke you out. Ooh, Hank Aaron, SP. Hank Aaron, SP. So what is that? 5 SPs? Casey. Keith Brian Hayes. Come on, we need one of the big rookies here. Clint Frazier. What are we doubling up on these guys now? Max. Shane Bieber. Hey, where's Lincoln at? Yeah, he's not sorting, because if he's sorting, the stack wouldn't be this big. Get him and get him going. Where's Ian at? Go slap Ian and wake him up.
I can slap Ian.
San Diego Padres. Matt, make somebody work. I want to go home. Get some sleep. I got to drive through the bad part of St. Louis tomorrow. It's a scary thing. Jesus. Got to make sure I can dodge those old ladies on the way to the show. What's the score of the game? 5-4 Dodgers? Padre, is it over?
Nope.
Bottom of the 8th.
15-4.
Walker Bueller. Nah. What are you talking about? St. Charles County, the county we're in, which is right next to St. Louis, is the 6th wealthiest county per capita in the country. So, absolutely not. There are bad parts of St. Louis, but we ain't in it. You got to go cross the river to do that. And I got to cross the river, then cross the river to get to this card show. And I got to tell you, those old ladies are out for blood till they get to church. Whew. Austin Slater. I'll be honest with you, everything on the other side of the river and for St. Louis is pretty rough. Pretty rough. Jazz. Uh-oh. Derek Lee, gold autograph for the Cubs. There's our autograph. We got an autograph. Yeah, downtown St. Louis is scary after dark. We got an autograph. Derek Lee, gold. 37 out of 50 for the Chicago Cublings. Derek Lee. Like it. Whew, thank goodness. Fernando Tatis. So give me some names of some guys that I should look at tomorrow when I'm out. Who's a safe bet if I can find him for a decent price? Tatis is a safe bet if you can find him for a decent price. But who else? Yeah, I would be honest with you and tell you that there are lots of parts of St. Louis like that, unfortunately. Charles, why are you yelling Joey Bart? Oh, to look for tomorrow? Yeah, I always look for Joey Bart. But I mean, seriously, is there anybody else that, I mean, you know. Who do I look for in football and basketball? Eddie Rosario. As long as you can get in and out quickly, Daniel, you're good. But it is seriously scary walking from the stadium to the subway. I mean, to the metro, whatever it's called here. And we've lived here for 20 years. Carson Kelly. Julio Urias, huh? But he's a pitcher, though. He could suck next year. Carmelo Anthony. Jonathan Taylor. I thought he was an actor. Wasn't he on like the Wonder Years or something? Home Improvement. Jonathan Taylor Thomas, my wife says. Oh, geez. Look at this poor Basabe. Oh, no, he got glued. Oh, he got glued.
Oh.
It's a good thing no one knows who he is. and he's never played in the majors.
At least there's a Giants card, so none of the other cards are damaged.
Pick that stuff up over there and shut your pie hole, boy. I'll be wishing damage on my Giants.
No, I said at least it wasn't anyone else's.
Annette, beat this kid. Hey, don't throw cardboard boxes in there. Go recycle them. Jonathan, do you have a big crush on Jonathan Taylor Thomas? I think she's protesting a lot here. Oh, that short kid. Oh, okay. Jason Kipnis. I like him. Oh, if that was a Bart, man, I might have had to do an internet rant video about how my whole life has been lessened because of just this one card, and why is the world so unfair, and don't they know how precious I am? You know, all that stuff. Tiger Beat. I bet she did have Tiger Beat posters on her wall when she was younger. Tiger Beat, the magazine.
Yes, I did.
She did. Who'd you have on your wall? Oh, New Kids on the Block.
Before New Kids on the Block, it was Corey Haim and Johnny Depp when Johnny Depp was on 21 Jump Street.
Corey Haim and Johnny Depp. Really? That's interesting. Hunter. Who knew?
But after Johnny Depp left 21 Jump Street, finally off and then looked at
JT, way to go, Jesse. Now I'm going to have to hear this all night long. JT Real Muto. Thanks, Jess. Appreciate it. Let's hear about Johnny Depp leaving 21 Jump Street. Didn't even know he was on there. Never saw the show. Now I'm going to know. I know. The things we find out when we're breaking. I agree. Man, come on. Where are the rookies at? These cards are pretty. Kyle Tucker. Give me a rookie. Give me somebody big. I don't care if it's Joey Bart. Brian Hayes. Alex Kirilloff. Et al. That'd have been nice auto. So it was this card, but it was a patch auto of it was a sticker auto for Acuna. So I guess, you know. Okay, Corbin Burns. Is it good or is it bad that they didn't let him try to finish the 9th inning and get his no-hitter? Is it good or is it bad? Because no offense, but a 2-pitcher no-hitter, it really isn't a real no-hitter. It's a 2-pitcher no-hitter. I think it's, personally, I think it's bad too, Daniel. I think you let the guy finish. Why would you not let him finish? Well, we felt his pitch count was up, and all the metrics said that we should do something different. And so, shut up. Let the guy go pitch. My lord. And we did have a hater down there, and Will Myers. How many chances do you get in a career to throw a no-hitter? Exactly, Charles. How many chances do you get for a no-hitter? I think that has damaged the Brewers' chance to win the World Series now. Dylan Carlson. I think for the rest of the year, Burns will be less enthused when he's pitching, knowing that he could be taken out at any moment. Because if they're going to take you out after you have 8 no-hit innings, I mean, they'll take you out whenever, right? Oh, my Lord, 4 innings and he's giving up a hit. Take him out. Well, there's Giants in here. Alex Wood. This feels thick. Why does this one feel thick? I don't know. Craig Kimbrell, gold. 115 pitches. Whatever. The guys back in the 50s and 60s had 115 pitches by the 3rd inning. They stayed in. Alec Bohm. They throw 400 pitches before the end of the game. Then go sit down, relax, take a nap, and then pitch the end of a doubleheader. Baby metrics. Montero. Yes. 160 by like the 6th inning. Devers. We want to save him for the playoffs, and really, you couldn't let the man pitch one more inning? I would be ticked off. Chris Bryant, purple. I honestly would be ticked off. Yeah, they would too. Pitch hungover. How many games do you think Babe Ruth played hungover? Kyle Lewis. You know? Jose Ramirez. I know Juan Marichal pitched a 16-inning game, complete game. Just because the other guy kept going out. And he said, if the other guy's going out, I'm going out. 16 innings. That's kind of cool. Shohei. All right. Brian Hay. James McCann. Poor Lindor. He does suck right now as a Met. What? Giants? Can't believe I missed Giants. And the last one is Adonis Medina. Last pack mojo. Last pack mojo. Quick, you better mojo it. Fletcher out of $4.99. Hey, that was some good mojo. We hit a green because you guys mojoed that long before I opened it. Ian Anderson. Well, dang, I'm glad that wasn't an expensive break because I have to say that I am disappointed. I am a little disappointed. I'd be lying if I said anything else. Series 1 purple sucked. And the Series 2, while they were pretty, didn't produce anyone worth a crap. Though we did hit one auto, which was good. And then we hit, I think, 5 SPs, which was good. So there were some bright spots, but not as many as I would have liked. I don't know how you guys feel about it. I did hit Joey Bart SP. That was my big hit for the Giants. Let's recap. David Fletcher green out of $4.99. Gold Craig Kimbrell for the Cubs, 2,000 out of 2021. Our lone retail autograph, Derek Lee, 37 out of 50 for the Cubs. That's a nice one. Jesus Luzardo Chrome, whatever that is. Hank Aaron SP. Garrett Crochet SP. Pete Alonso Shiny Chrome. Mariano Rivera SP. There's 4. Urias out of 1, or Urias. How do you say his last name? Urias? Out of 199 for the Dodgers. Bobby Dahlbeck Chrome. Orange Ken Giles out of 299 for the Blue Jays. Brian Reynolds gold for the Pittsburgh Pirates. We did get a couple of decent pinks. Manny Machado out of 50 for the Padres. Nate Pearson is the chrome from Series 1. Bobby Dahlbeck, but beat up. Colin Moran, gold for the Pirates. Ryan Mountcastle, purple. Casey Mize, purple. Nolan Arenado, chrome. Nolan Ryan out of $2.99 for the Texas Rangers. /70 Ian Kennedy for the Kansas City Royals. A yellow Ian Anderson for the Atlanta Braves. Kansas City Royals. Hey, Lincoln or Landon? Alex Gordon out of 199 for the Kansas City Royals. Ke'Bryan Hayes gold. That was a nice one for the Pittsburgh Pirates out of 2021. Christian Javier autograph. So we had 3 autographs out of 199 for the Pittsburgh or Houston Astros. Sorry. David Peralta out of 499. Oh no, we had a silver pack auto out of 499 for the Arizona Diamondbacks. For the Kansas City Royals, Hanser Alberto vintage stock. Katie,
Yeah.
go give me a Series 1 jumbo. Not retail jumbo. 2 different ones. Sam Huff SP. Well, we did actually get more SPs than I thought we did. Future Stars, Edwin Rios out of 300, so that's an advanced stat. Kyle Schwarber out of 50 for the Washington Nationals. Rookie card logo patch for Casey Mize. Casey Mize. Is that it?
Yeah, it's the second one.
Gold Mickey Moniak out of 2021 for the Phillies. The Padres team card in red. Walker Buehler purple out of 75. Tyler Stevenson is an SP. We actually hit more SPs than I thought we did. William Contreras patch for the Cubs. Brandon Bylock autograph for the Astros. Gerard Jacob Junis, whoa, out of gold for the Kansas City Royals. And Junis again out of 300 advanced stat for the Kansas City Royals. Manny Machado spring training out of 299. And then that Anderson Tejada autograph, which was nice. Yeah, you know what? Those series ones sucked, guys. We're gonna open another box of jumbos. I mean, honestly, those series ones sucked. I'm not gonna leave it like that. So let's see what happens here. I mean, if the series 1 looked like the series 2, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't feel so bad because it's just the luck of what it is. But that, you know, last box mojo. Yes, you can. My bad. Last box mojo. Let's last box mojo before I touch it. The packs. Let's use the force and see what happens. Last box mojo. Come on, somebody worthwhile. Last box mojo. Whoop. Bryce Harper. Somebody worthwhile, and we get Bryce Harper. And 0 for 1. 0 for 1. Don't you say anything bad about Bryce Harper. He's the greatest Philly since Mike Schmidt. What?
Can I go check the mail?
Check the mail. Didn't anybody check the mail?
No.
Take your brother with you. Oh, color. It's an autograph. Hey, it's an autograph. It's an Yelp review. It's an autograph. Is it what's the autograph out of? Let's look. Oh, is it? Oh, it's out of 75. Oh, it's not an autograph. I forgot it's Series 1. Whoops. I was wrong. Series 1 is turned backwards. They're all turned backwards. Series 2, just the autograph was turned backwards. It's not an autograph. Don't listen to me. Whoopsie. I got a little too excited there. I blame society for me getting a little too exuberant. Joe Adele. Well, darn. Are you taking the sauce with you?
Yeah.
Doobie doobie doo. Be doobie doobie. Doobie. Hey, now it's all worth it. Doobie 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 bookie. That was only slightly embarrassing, so we're just going to pretend like that ever happened. I will go back and not edit that out of the video later on. What keys? Yeah, the car keys, aren't they up here? Are they in my pocket? Oh, they're in my pocket. Keep your head up. Look around when you're out there. Nick. Nah, I think he's fine to the... Okay, to go with him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on, be the autograph. Ken Griffey Jr. out of 299. I wanted that to be the autograph. I wanted that to be the autograph. Like Jesse wants his tacos to not be made with flour tortillas. That's how much I wanted that to be Ken Griffey Jr. auto. Thank you, Jesse. We appreciate your donation. Oh, we got one of the big patches to the Wounded Warrior Project. And it is a great day for donations to the Wounded Warriors. Out of 300, Luis Castillo. Ouch, Luis Castillo. I punched my box with my sleeves in it. I mean, my top loaders. That's probably not good. Barry Larkin. I know Scandal has kept Barry Larkin out of the Hall of Fame, but he really should be there. Scandal and shame, but, you know. Alex. Doobie 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 doobie. I don't know why I like Strangers in the Night. I just like it. Ryan Moont Castell. Ooh, that'd be a nice auto. Al Kaline autograph. Oh my lord. When's the last time we hit an Al Kaline autograph like that? That is awesome. Let's have a Reverence auto. Let's have a nice big fat patch auto. What are you doing over there? You're playing with the money. That's how come it keeps disappearing? Closing the drawer down. Oh, what is that? Is that a redemption? Get out. Oh, it's not a redemption. Man, I'm just screwing this whole box up. I am just screwing this whole box up. Doesn't look like a redemption. It looks like a redemption. Okay. Dumb fake redemption. The history of Topps. Well, I hate to tell you there might not be any more history in Topps pretty soon. Some guy came up and we were talking about that today. He was asking me what I thought about it. I'm like, yeah. And he said, well, now that Fanatics owns Topps, I said, Fanatics doesn't own Topps. Might be. I said, Fanatics doesn't own Topps. And he said, they don't? I said, no. I said, they just bought the license to MLB. Topps claims they're not going to sell to them. And he said, oh, but they own Panini. And I'm like, no, they don't own Panini. Ah, nuts. Is this a base auto? Oh, that'd be all right, though. Freddie Freeman. Who's this guy? Eon Miller. This could be a big old break. This could be a big old break. Uh-oh. What color auto is that? Is that a gold auto? I don't think it's gold auto. But I've been screwing everything else up tonight. Maybe it is a gold auto. Maybe it's a brown auto out of like, I don't know, 15 or something. Oh, Lord. Don't be a Tampa Bay Ray auto. Ooh, there's an auto. John Kruk.
I do appreciate you.
Gold Hunter Renfro. And then a John Kruk auto. It could be a lot worse than a John Kruk auto. Let me just say that. It could be a lot worse than a John Kruk auto. Me too, Charles. I hate that they bought him. I hate it. I hate it. On a scale of 1 to hate, I don't wish death on Fanatics, but, you know, maybe a limp. Maybe a limp. A Tanya Harding limp. Yes, a Tanya Harding limp. Tops, of course, being Tanya Harding. Oh, Tops being... Who's the other one?
Nancy Kerrigan.
Yes. And the Fanatics are Nancy Kerrigan. That kind of limp. Oh, Evan White. Gold foil. Gold foil. For the Seattle Mariners. Mariners might make the playoffs. Mariners might make the playoffs. They're playing some good baseball. Look, that's real. Holy cow, that bat knob. Man, it sticks way out of there. Way out of there. And that is a nice autograph right there. See that autograph right there? That is awesome. Those are, that is, man, whoever hit that card, you are, wow. You are, sell it quick though. Sell it quick. I think there will be too. I think the older stuff will get will become more. I think I'm gonna have to up my price that I'm willing to pay for vintage. Darn it. Time to bite the bullet. Time to bite the bullet. Pay more. You know, I'm very greedy. I'm a very greedy person. I don't want to pay more. I want everyone to sell me their stuff for as cheap as I can get it. Then turn around and fleece people. Luis. $32.30. It's an SP for the Nationals. SP. Washington. Been fun if we'd have hit a polar bear SSSP. Number one, because it's not in this product. But number two, you know, hitting a Pete Alonso SSSP is always a fun thing. Yeah, they call him the polar bear. That's because he's so very, very white. You know? He's so very, very white.
My buddy Steve Alonso. Not very tan.
All right, recap of the extra box. The we're gonna call this the purples from Series 1 suck box. Wilson Contreras Major League material. This is actually a player worn memorabilia. That's awesome. Player worn. An SP for Luis Garcia. Evan White gold foil. John Crook auto. I like that. Gold for Hunter Dozier. Hunter Renfroe. Barry Larkin patch. Luis Castillo out of 300, and Ken Griffey Jr. out of 299. Well, yeah, it is what it is. All right, guys, thanks a lot. I appreciate you guys as always. No breaks tomorrow, no breaks on Monday, maybe no breaks on Tuesday or Wednesday, possibly a break on Thursday, but I doubt it. Friday doesn't look good either, and Saturday, we'll see. See you next week. Take care of yourselves. If I can do anything for you, call Jesse. See you later.